Terri with Collabo Creative, a local service design company here in Indianapolis, and it is another Wednesday, so we are coming at you with tips and tricks to improve creativity and collaboration in your business and life. And today we're going to talk more about life stuff because the holidays are coming up. So this week we wanted to share with you all our favorite creativity gifts, or sorry, I should say creativity games that we may or may not keep in the office all the time. So we thought this would be a good way for you to come up with ideas of what you can give those creatives or potentially creative people in your life. All right, so who wants to share?
So I would like to start.
Okay.
And I'm going to introduce this game that is called Disruptus. I just love this game. So Disruptus, probably by the name, you will get a hint of what it is. You're going to disrupt things. So you have cards and it tells you what to do with your idea. It's like create to, improve, transform, player's choice, and there's so many. So once you have the prompts, you take one card, create something from this image, and then you get to start the timer. So the cards are usually images, pictures, anything that can give you an idea, that something that can be transformed and changed. For me, this is a really nice warm-up with your team every morning because it's just fun, and it can also a nice breaker on a meeting.
Nice.
So that's what I like about Disruptus.
Because it really helps you to be creative or spur those creative juices and come up with all the crazy and wacky ideas that
Correct.
you can.
Everybody's creative. They just need that extra
awesome
prompts.
Yes, so highly recommend Disruptus. As you can see, our box is a little beat up because we use it so much and we love it. This game has been around for actually a few years now.
Yes.
But if you haven't heard of it or you haven't played it before, tons of fun. So,
yes.
Thanks, Nikki. Do you want to share your game, Allie?
Sure. All right, my game is right over here, and it's a game as old as time, Pictionary. It's a game that you play with your family or friends, and I really enjoy it because it helps me be creative. You're in a team setting, which is fun, and you get to draw and forces you to communicate in a visual way. Yeah, it's a great game. You should check it out. I'm sure everyone's mom or dad or grandma has this in their closet, so I approve of Pictionary.
Allie approved. Pictionary.
It's always
Go out
fun.
and buy it. Awesome. Thanks, Allie. We love Pictionary.
Yeah.
So what do you have there, Terri?
So one of my favorite games, like I went out and bought this at Target as soon as I played it at somebody else's house because I was like, oh my gosh, as a creative person, this is fantastic. So this game is called Rapidoodle. And if you haven't heard of it before, it is amazing because like Pictionary, you are forced to draw, except instead of starting with a word as a prompt, you start off with shapes, just random little shapes. Here's a triangle, here's a square, and then different colors, of course. And then the next best thing about this game is it comes with little whiteboards, And so what happens is you put the shapes inside the little folder, and now this becomes a little whiteboard. So you have your little shapes as prompts, and then, of course, my next favorite thing,
Little
dry
markers.
erase markers. How adorable. And yes, of course, they're little mini dry erase markers. And so what happens is you use the timer, also included in the box, and you turn the timer over, and everyone gets one of these with the same shape prompt, and your goal is to draw as many different ideas or different products or shapes or drawings that you can based off of the shape that's already there. And whoever comes up with the most unique ideas gets points for that. And then at the end of so many rounds, the person with the most points wins. So I love this because it's just super cool because, you know, the whiteboard aspect, and I love whiteboards. And then super fun just because of the little shape prompts instead of a word. And really, you can draw whatever you want. So super fun game, Rapidoodle. All right, so that's my favorite game, and hopefully you guys are inspired by some of these games and are gonna go out and get some of them for your favorite creative people. And if worst comes to worst, the last thing that you can do is just go ahead and get yourself a pack of snowballs. That's all we've got for you this week. We hope you all have a great holiday season, a happy Christmas, and go out there and give some joy. Happy holidays. Bye.
Do you have any questions or topics you'd like us to tackle? Shoot over an email to hello@collabocreative.com.